Hello everyone, Stephen Kaufman here, co-author of the groundbreaking book, The Garbage Man's Guide to Life, How to Get Out of the Dumps. And I'm here to talk about a very interesting topic, getting a return on your investment. That is, getting out more than you put in, all by tossing out trash. Now, I know this might sound a little odd. I mean, the idea of getting a return on investment of your personal or your family life. But the truth is, they're all driven by the same thing: managing money, putting effort into things that matter, or minimizing risk. I mean, these all affect us individually, and they affect us at the places that we work. I mean, there's garbage in both places, which means there's huge opportunities for change and for growth when you toss it. So let's say you have a staff meeting every Monday morning, and the department just hates it. I mean, it takes a ton of effort to get the numbers and the reports and the graphs ready. And people that have to attend this meeting, they never feel like anything comes out of it. They see all this time and effort they have to invest as a complete waste. I mean, they'd rather have the measles than drag themselves into that conference room. But then there's your boss. I mean, she puts a ton of effort into getting ready for the meeting. She writes her notes out, she's got her agenda, she quizzes everybody about where they are on their projects. I mean, to her, that staff meeting has real, honest-to-goodness value. And it's a great use of her time as a manager. Same meeting, two completely different experiences of it. Now, think about a routine in your own life, something at work or something at home. Think about a part of that routine that's just garbage. Now, the damage that that trash does to creativity, to motivation, to helping you reach your goals, it goes right to your own personal bottom line. I mean, it affects everything around you in a very negative sort of way. Now, in business terms, we say there's no ROI, no return on investment. Because ROI measures the balance of things. Does the benefit you get outweigh what it's costing you? Will you get out more in return for what you have to put in? When you think about return of investment from the point of view of value, there are three main costs: time, energy, and money. And there are three main benefits: progress, am I moving forward? Satisfaction, is this making life better? And reward, am I getting something I want or I feel like I've earned after all my hard work? How do you change things so you get a positive return on your investment? Well, there are two steps: search and replace. Now, first, you're going to look at how the routine runs piece by piece, and you're going to search out all those places where it's not working well. In other words, you're going to find the garbage. And then you're going to toss that trash and replace it with a new way of doing things that has value. Now, I know this sounds like some pretty basic problem solving, but you'd be surprised how effective this is just to look at problems in terms of value and garbage. I mean, it really worked for me personally and professionally, because when I asked the question, where's the trash in the system? It's very gut level specific. It makes it easy to pick out what is the issue and what isn't. Now, I know there are a ton of methods out there for identifying and solving problems, but thinking about them in terms of garbage brings it down to the street level. There's no fancy terms, there's nothing complicated. If it's garbage, toss that trash. I mean, seriously, most of us want to get a positive return on all of our time and effort. I mean, I don't wake up in the morning and say, man, I would just love to waste a whole bunch of my time and energy and money today. I mean, seriously, we all want to get a great return on our investment. And if we're excited about getting more value out of a routine, especially one that has been a real pain for us, we're going to step up and take more responsibility. We both can do that, you and me. So as you think about throwing out old garbage from a routine, there are three potential pitfalls I want you to look out for. Number one, don't rush to fill the emptiness. Because if you do that, you're going to risk replacing the old garbage with new garbage. Number two, stay focused on what the problem was and how that problem created the garbage that jammed up the routine. Number 3, watch out for what Norm loves to call the cult of personalities. Now that's when other people want to impose their understanding of the problem on everybody else and then try and force feed some sort of solution they think is right. It's really hard to avoid this sometimes when you've got someone who dominates and controls things. So wherever you can, fight for a group solution. Now, one last point. I want to encourage you to use the word garbage when you're thinking about anything that gums up the routine. That word has so much power and it's so potent because it just calls it like it is. I mean, this has about as much use to me as a hose with a hole in it. I mean, it's not a glamorous term, but who cares? How glamorous is it to dread going to a staff meeting every Monday, week in and week out? When you use the word garbage, it makes it so clear what you need to do next. Get rid of it. Let it go. I mean, the point is you've been dealing with trash your whole life. This is no different. All you're doing is focusing on garbage in a slightly different way. I mean, be the garbage man. Search out anything that has no more value anymore and replace it with something that really does to you. And if you can't do that, find a way to work around it. Because this is about getting more value out of your days, of asking yourself, where do you want to spend your time? Where do you want your energy to go? On the garbage that's holding you back or on the things that are moving you ahead? Because when you do that, you can clear your mind, your home, your life, and start achieving the incredible results that you deserve. All by doing one thing: toss that trash.